How to plan Fitness Street. I'm going to give you 4 tips. It's going to help you guys plan a fitness adventure of a lifetime to the #1 fitness destination in the world. That is Fitness Street. Let's roll the intro. Welcome back to the Fitness Street series, my friends. It is the 6th of September 2022. Thought I'd make a quick video sharing with you how to plan a trip to Fitness Street of a lifetime. I'm going to give you guys 4 hot tips that's going to help you guys plan a trip to what I would call the #1 fitness destination in the world. And so therefore I'm going to timestamp this video down below, so feel free to jump around this video as you will and get all the different tips. I've been on Fitness Street for this particular trip for over 3 months now, training almost every day and training on Fitness Street and in Bangtao for a couple of weeks. I've also been making videos on Fitness Street for over 5 years. I've made over 230 of these videos. It's crazy to even think that. I meet a lot of people every day from the videos. I probably even met some of you guys watching the videos now. So I appreciate your support, and I hope that the videos continue to provide you value. And I wanted to share these tips with you because when I bump into people, they often say, I wish I would have done this differently, I should have done that differently, or I should have done this and that. So I'm really kind of just helping you guys not make the same mistakes. More or less 4 top tips. I'm going to expand on a travel guide for Fitness Street that's coming out in the next few weeks, an updated version, so stick around for that. But let's jump straight into it. So tip #1 for planning a trip to Fitness Street is around booking your accommodation within walking distance. So what I mean by that is if you're not comfortable riding a scooter or renting a scooter, then you should be booking your accommodation within walking distance of the training camps that you plan on training at. So if you plan on training at Tiger Muay Thai, then book your accommodation that is within walking distance of Tiger Muay Thai. So for example, Tiger Muay Thai, there's accommodation directly across the road, right, just across the street. You can book your accommodation there. You can book your accommodation at Bora Bora, which is literally a 40-second walk from Tiger Muay Thai. You can book your accommodation if you're training at Dragon Muay Thai and you've got a budget for it. You can book your accommodation at Cocoville or Signature Resort or Blue Hotel. I'll go into more details around different accommodations that you can stay in another video, but I'm just being very quick here. The point of this tip is to book your accommodation within walking distance of the camp that you plan on training at. Now, if you're not sure what camp you want to train at, then go to Google Maps, type in Dragon Muay Thai, and you'll get a pin drop location showing you where Dragon Muay Thai is located. Dragon Muay Thai is roughly around the middle of the street, roughly. And so if you look for accommodation really close to Dragon Muay Thai, then you're going to be equidistant to any of the training camps on Fitness Street, like, Phuket Top Team, which is down one end of the street, Tiger Muay Thai, which is down the other end of the street, you got Dragon in the middle, you got Ratachai and Titan Fitness around the corner. So, you're going to be relatively close. Otherwise, if you're planning on renting a scooter, then there's no need to worry about this tip, okay? But most people watching these videos that I speak to, that I meet on the street, are not comfortable riding scooters. You don't have a motorbike license back home. You definitely don't have a Thai motorbike license. If you rent and this is a video for another day, but if you rent a scooter and you don't have a motorbike license, a Thai license, or a home license with an international driver's permit, you're not covered with travel insurance, which is the topic for another video. Tip number 1, book your accommodation within walking distance. I made this mistake when I first came to Fitness Street. I stayed at Lemonade and I walked all the way to Tiger Muay Thai from Lemonade. It was about a 40-minute walk from memory. So I did a morning training session at Tiger Muay Thai, and then I'd walk back to my room, and then in the afternoon I'd come back out for the afternoon training session at Tiger. The second tip I have for you guys is to try everything on Fitness Street. Try all the classes at the different gyms and see what you guys like. You know, try the no-gi BJJ class, try the group Muay Thai class at Dragon Muay Thai, or try the group Muay Thai classes at any other gym. Try the classes, the drop-in classes at Unit 27. Try the CrossFit classes at Unit 27. You know, try all the different drop-ins at different gyms to see if you like the community, if you like the vibe, if you like the atmosphere of that gym or not, before committing to a weekly or a monthly package with that same gym. One of the things that comes up a lot when I meet people is they get caught up in these packages where they commit to a gym for a month or so. They've never been to Fitness Street before. They buy a package with a gym that includes the accommodation, the training, the food, the this, the that, the massages, everything's included in one price. And they get to that gym after traveling from the other side of the world, never been to Thailand before, definitely had never been to that camp before. And then after a week or so, they absolutely hate it and they can't get a refund. And they've already invested the 50,000 baht into that one gym. And a lot of people, when I meet them, they might start training at Tiger Muay Thai or Phuket Top Team or Dragon, and they have no idea that the street exists, like Fitness Street exists, which has all of these incredible healthy eating bars and restaurants along the entire street. But you've already committed yourself to one particular gym and you're kicking yourself going, oh, I wish I just did a couple of drop-ins at all these different gyms and then roll my cash into one particular gym. So my biggest piece of advice, I'd say, is to try everything. It is more expensive doing it that way. The whole premise of this YouTube channel is to try different gyms. It obviously cost me a fortune, but I'm doing it with the purpose of showing you guys what all these different camps and all these different trainers and all these different accommodations look like, so that you guys can make a decision based on my videos whether you want to train there or not. I try and keep the videos as raw as possible. It's expensive doing it that way, right? Take it from my own personal experience. Doing drop-ins endlessly is expensive. I'm doing it for a different reason, as I mentioned. But for you guys, if you're coming out here for a month, I'd say the first week, just do drop-ins. You know, try everything. Try BJJ. If you've never done BJJ before, me too. I try it. I might like it. And funnily enough, I actually do enjoy it. And I'm incorporating BJJ into my training now. Try group Muay Thai classes. Try classes everywhere after the first week or so. Then make a decision on where you want to spend the next 3 weeks or the remaining 3 weeks of your trip. The next tip I have for you guys is do your measurements when you arrive. One of the things that comes up a lot when I speak to people is they wish that they had done some kind of measurements of their physique when they first arrived to Fitness Street, because a lot of people come out here for like a month, 3 months, 6 months, and then when they get to the end of their trip, they feel different, they look different, but they've got no baseline measurements to compare to. So when you first arrive to Fitness Street, do some kind of measurements. Take photos of your body, do some tape measurements before you fly into Fitness Street, do a bioimpedance test or scan when you come here. So if you go to Unit 27, which is on Fitness Street, you can actually book in to do a bioimpedance test, which is one of those machines that you stand on, you hold the handles, it does a full body scan, and it will give you a printout of your results and tell you how much body fat you have in different limbs and how much visceral fat you have and what your body fat percentage is and how much muscle you have and all these sorts of things. And you can use that printout to compare to the next scan that you get 3 months later. Then you can compare your results. It costs 500 baht at Unit 27. I'm not paid or sponsored to mention these gyms, but that's where I had mine done. So 500 baht. You can pay card, pay cash. You book in the day before. When you first arrive to Fitness Street, do your bioimpedance exam or test. It's not perfectly accurate. I know some people are like, yeah, but it's not accurate. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. And then at the end of your trip, do another scan and then compare the results. If you don't want to do that, you want to save the 500 baht, then just take photos, take a little video of you just wearing shorts on or something, bra or whatever, and then get someone to hold a camera for you. Just turn around on the spot, like I did, and then do that 3 months later or 4 weeks later, and then compare the results. So do your measurements is number 3. Number 4 is hydration and electrolytes. So this is a big one, and it might seem like a little bit of an oversimplification for someone to talk about drinking enough water and getting your electrolytes. It is quite an important point because a lot of people, they burn themselves out when they come here. It's very hot. It's very humid. The training is intense. I don't want to freak anyone out, but if you're not getting enough electrolytes or hydration, then you're not going to recover. You're not going to sleep properly. You're not going to recover properly. You're going to wake up and you're not going to be properly hydrated, and your performance in the gym, in Muay Thai, CrossFit, all that's going to be severely affected. It's very, very important, especially if you're coming from a cold climate. I meet people every day coming in from the UK, which is okay because UK is quite warm at the moment, right? Guys coming in from Scandinavian countries, coming from Iceland. We have people coming from Iceland, people coming from the northern parts of Sweden, Norway, New Zealand, and they've never been to Asia before. They've never been to Thailand before. The humidity is a killer. Even when you're not training, it is a killer. Imagine going to your sauna back home and doing a 2-hour Muay Thai shadow boxing session in a sauna in your home country. That's literally what it's like. You know, it's tough enough being in a sauna. Imagine being in a sauna and training. So the way you can hedge against any of training like dehydration issues or recovery issues is to make sure that you drink lots of water. Now, what I do is I actually go to, it's over there, 1 second. Okay, so what I do is I get a 6-pack of these mineral waters, right? And it's important to get waters that have have minerals in them. So potassium and magnesium and that kind of stuff. And you buy a 6-pack of these, which is what I do. It costs about 100 baht, 110 baht for a 6-pack of these. You get them from the 7-Eleven. Buy these when you first arrive, right? When you get off the plane, within a day or so, when your body's adjusting to jet lag, just go to the 7-Eleven, go to the Family Mart, buy a 6-pack of that, go to the pharmacy and buy a box of D-Light. The camera is sitting on it, the box, so I can't show you the box. I'll throw it up on the screen. Go to the pharmacy, buy a box of D-Light, which is electrolyte powder. It comes in a box of 50. It costs 350 baht or 300 baht. I'll throw the conversions up on screen. It costs nothing. If you buy water, buy a lot of it, buy mineral water, and on top of this, buy the electrolyte powders. I chuck 2 powders into one of these for one of my training sessions. And I can drink one of these in one private Muay Thai session, right? It's very easy to do. And it's going to help you sustain your training longer. You're going to recover. You're going to sleep better, all that kind of stuff. When you're dehydrated, it affects your training, your sleep, everything. Take my word for it, guys. I've been here for over 3 months training in this crazy heat. And now we're sort of in an off season. We're in the low season now. We have some hot days still. So keep that in mind. So that's all I have for you guys. It's just 4 hot tips. Be sure to join the Fitness Street Facebook community. I'll link it down below in the description, where you'll meet all sorts of people in there that are also planning a trip to Fitness Street or have even been to Fitness Street. If you have any questions, go and ask your questions in the group. There's always people that will help you with your questions. I'm very rarely in the group. I'm busy making the videos, but there are plenty of people that will help you in the Fitness Street Facebook community. If you have any other questions, leave them down below in the description. Leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to get back to you guys, but definitely go to the Fitness Street group, ask them in there. Otherwise, you guys will have the time of your life. You will have the best time of your life. Coming to Fitness Street is a life-changing place. I don't say that lightly. If you're going through all sorts of things like emotional issues, breakups, you want to lose weight, you've just been made redundant from your job, like there's a multitude of reasons why people come out here. Or you just are going through some kind of transition where you finished high school, you're about to go to uni or do a gap year, or you want to start a professional fighting career, you know, as an MMA fighter or UFC, then this is a place to start that journey. Or if you just want to, just change careers and get into fitness, and you want to come out here and learn from the best trainers and coaches in the world, this is a perfect environment to immerse yourself in. The food is incredible. The restaurants, the health eating bars and restaurants, and the little hole-in-the-wall protein shacks on Fitness Street is just something that you will not find anywhere else in the world. It's why I've continued to make so many videos on this place. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.